So here is the finished product, and it's a pretty good sized bed, and the goal is, as these things grow up, I'm going to grow them up into this fig tree. And what I've done was I took the sand here and I used my little makeshift sieve to put fine sand on top of the seeds. And there's other stuff in here. So this is nicely watered, and now it's going to be covered with the sand, and the sand is going to hold in the humidity and the moisture and everything else that's on it. So we'll see what's going to pop up. And I put a lot of other stuff. I just went in the kitchen, and whatever I saw with seeds, I threw them out there. So a bunch of Indian herbs and other things maybe growing up there. Who knows, a lot of peppers and other things. So we'll see what happens here. Here is the side. And I think I've shown this before, but here it again. Here is that. This is a little drain pipe in there. And this drain pipe basically weaves back and forth in the bed. Not the whole length, because I didn't finish it all, but it weaves this middle section right here. And you can use it to deliver water right into it. It provides kind of a little bit of a breathe space. You could actually turn it into a worm farm and put, you know, kitchen scraps pushed in there. I mean, it's long. It's a long piece of tubing. So right now I'm just going to use it for water. Now probably I'm going to do another one of these beds in a section right there, from where those stairs are to where this compost heap is. Because the wind is blowing towards me right now, and by putting that bed there, I'm going to create basically a microclimate and make this area down here less windy. Wind causes evaporation and also chills the plant. So the other thing I can do is actually put a higher bed along here, right? So I may do that too, instead of putting one in here. I may decide where I'm digging right now, along that corner, put another bed in there, and dig out all that soil, which I'm really tempted to do. And these are lentils here. I just threw down some lentils. Lentils also put in a lot of lentils growing up there too. See all the lentils? Just a nitrogen fixer. Kind of a bean. So, and then there's herbs around the base. So it looks like the lentils are popping up through the plastic. Here's the worm farm. It's the worm farm. I need to put worms in there. It's got worms in there, but I need to put some red worms in here. Here's another composting, another bed where the worms will fall into. I even put some other plants there. I think that's a blackberry bush in the corner. You can't see it there, but there's one in there. And there's actually lizards living already in here. I found some lizards and they went crawling down in here. So in the base of this, there's an alligator lizard and a couple salamanders living down in here. And this is nice and moist for the salamanders, so they're going to love this habitat. Plus, when it warms up, there's all going to be all sorts of things for them to eat, beetles and everything else in here. So, and what's going to happen is these salamanders and these lizards are going to go off and explore, and they're really going to find. They're going to find this beautiful raised bed for them to live in and, you know, run around on and have a great time. So this becomes a natural habitat, more than just a bed. It's actually a natural habitat. And we need to put water supply in the middle here. So I'm going to put a natural pond in the middle, small one. That's something I may work on here. So the design for this is slowly taking shape without really designing so much. right? Letting the design come out, define itself on that. So, you know, when you're going to do any sort of gardening or farming or anything, what you're doing is also creating habitats for the wildlife that we want to maintain. We have destroyed over 50% of all life on this planet in the last 30 years. That's right, 50%. We human beings are responsible. So we have to become responsible and start transforming our gardens into little zoos and providing the things that these creatures need. Because if we keep, you know, putting down these pesticides and Roundup and anti-fungicides, and if we keep basically turning chemical warfare onto these amazing little creatures that we have, we're going to lose them. We're already losing the bees. We're already losing a lot of the butterflies and everything else. By 2050, up to 75% of all living species on this planet could be gone. Not very far, not very long time away. I would say, how many summers? Think of it, in 100 summers, less than 100 summers, that's it, 100 summers, let's say 50 summers, we're going to lose 75%, up to 75% of all living creatures. It's pretty scary. And ultimately, the only way we're going to stop this is for you and I to do something about it. And what we need to do is change our business paradigm. That business paradigm starts in your garden in many respects. You know, I've created something called Foundups, and Foundups is a way to empower individuals, collaborative economy, by not be thinking of all these projects as separate, but as one. So I encourage you to reach out, come to Silicon Valley, visit me here at Foundups House Silicon Valley. Go to foundupshouse.com or go to foundups.com, and you can, you know, get the directions. You can call me, you can reach out to me. If you're in India, we're setting up operations there. If you're in Cambodia, we're setting up operations there. If you are anywhere around the world and you like the idea of Foundups, you can join us. You know, our franchise fee, our membership fee is less than $100 a month. It's $1 a month, as little as $1 a month. And that gives you access to our licensing, our brand, our organization, everything, $1 a month, that's it. Because I look at the world as, you know, there's close to, what is it, 7 billion now? 7 billion. And I hope in the future, a vast majority of the planet are going to be supporting Foundups. So I want to make it affordable for anyone to support Foundups. So you can start today by visiting foundups.com and joining us. Your contribution empowers a Foundup fund that allows me to do this sort of work and to do these videos and to travel and to share. It also gives you access to launching your own Foundup House. A lot of other benefits as we will add to them. My name is Michael Trowell, just sharing with you a vision of saving our planet together.